There's something about being on the road, about leaving behind the noise and finding stillness in places that remind you how to breathe again. The miles between here and home, they always have a way of reshaping you, even quietly. So I invite you to pause, breathe, and find stillness here with me in this little corner of the world, and maybe, just maybe, a little spark of calm and renewal will find you too.
Are you ready to go bye-bye with Mama? Are you gonna go away on the girls' vacation trip too? Do you have your little autumn outfit on? Yeah, I love it. It's a cute little dress. Yes, baby. We're gonna go bye-bye. We're gonna go bye-bye. Here we are. Have a great day and a great trip. Let's go.
Good morning, friends. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you all good morning and let you know that I'm going to be getting ready to go away in just a few minutes with my sisters and my mom. We're going to head north and try to hit up the mountains here in Georgia on a little girls' weekend getaway, and I think it's going to be a really fun time. Molly's coming along as well, and we're going to be getting on the road so soon that I didn't want to forget a quick little check-in, just so that you know the tone of the video and where we're going to be headed, which is Pine Mountain, Georgia, Callaway Gardens. I've been there before, but not with this amazing group of women who are so near and dear to my heart. My sisters, my mom, and I, we all have such a great relationship and a great friendship too. And it's been a while since we've gotten together for an out-of-town trip, so I know that they're looking forward to it as much as I am. It's beautiful, cool autumn weather as well, so we're really looking forward to just spending time in nature, catching up, having some great laughs, and just hopefully making some cherished memories that will last forever. So please come along with us. So glad that you're here, and let's go ahead and get this vacation started. The first few hours of a trip always have a mix of anticipation and calm. Molly and I tucked into the back seat beside my sister Pamela, and my mom rode passenger to my sister Michelle, who was at the wheel. Somewhere between conversation and quiet, it started to sink in. We were really on vacation. The to-do lists were left behind, and the pace was finally softening. There's a certain kind of stillness that comes from just watching the world go by. The steady rhythm of the road carrying you somewhere new. After a few hours on the road, we finally rolled into Pine Mountain, Georgia, a small town that immediately felt like a page out of a storybook. Molly was eager to stretch her legs, and so were we. It was bustling in the sweetest way, shop doors propped open, people strolling down the sidewalks, that familiar hum of weekend life in a small southern town. We wandered past antique shops, each one more inviting than the last. One of my favorites here is this lovely antique store, and it's just filled with unique items and even has a large section of books. I took my time looking through the books, and I found one that spoke to me, this pumpkin recipe book. It was so cute. It was only $5, so I bought it. It felt like finding a piece of nostalgia tucked between the pages. The breeze was cool, the air just felt crisp and new, and in that moment, we all agreed that this trip would be everything we needed. A celebration of fall, of resting, and of all the simple joys that come with slowing down.
Let's turn and film each other.
After exploring around, we stopped by a cozy cafe and ordered from their autumn menu. The kind of coffee that just sparks fall goodness. After we had thoroughly explored Pine Mountain, we got dinner at a local restaurant there, and then we were ready to make our way to the chalet and check in.
Crazy knucklehead. I love their little sign with the little house.
Our chalet is tucked quietly in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, and the moment we arrived, it felt like stepping into a fairy tale. This 65-acre resort is filled with privately owned chalets, each one inspired by the charm of Swiss alpine cottages. We couldn't resist taking a walk around the grounds. The air was fresh and earthy, the kind that instantly clears your mind. Molly trotted along happily, stopping to take in every new scent, and her tail was just wagging with pure joy. There was something about this place, a stillness that wrapped around you, inviting you to breathe a little deeper, move a little slower, and simply be present. Ours was especially sweet and well taken care of, whimsical and feminine, every detail thoughtfully placed. It was clean, welcoming, and instantly felt like home. Do you guys want to say hello?
Hello.
How do you feel about being here in the chalet?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Don't mind my suitcase, which is on the bed, but this is the room I'm going to be staying in. It is just so cute, and it's got this beautiful little vanity table here too, which I absolutely love. Hey Molly, you happy to be here, honey? You happy to be here? Hey there, friends. We just arrived to our chalet in Pine Mountain, Georgia, and we were just blown away by how beautiful this is. It's actually better than we could have imagined. It is just cozy. The decorations in here is just so feminine and inviting. And this afternoon is just simply gorgeous. We couldn't have asked for a more beautiful autumn afternoon to greet us when we arrived. Right now, we're all just getting settled, and I know the girls are starting to get unpacked. We're getting our bearings, getting the lay of the land. Molly is so excited to be able to be jumping around, stretching her legs, running, getting the zoomies, and she already has unpacked her toys, and she's just really happy to be here also. Our first stop was to tour around the Pine Mountain, Georgia area and just kind of see that little downtown. We went into some antique stores and some thrift shops. We also hit up a coffee shop. It was just really breezy fall weather that we thoroughly enjoyed, and it was also nice to stretch our legs too. So we're just going to spend the rest of the afternoon and evening exploring and seeing what more we can find around the area. So excited that you're going to be joining us on this weekend girls getaway, and I will just check back in with you a little bit later. Bye-bye. It was our first morning here, and I slipped outside while the world was still quiet. The woods behind the chalet were wrapped in a gentle hush, the kind that only morning seems to know. Every step along the trail crunched beneath my feet, a reminder of autumn's quiet arrival. The sun was just beginning to rise, and its golden light was spilling softly through the trees. Down by the lake, I could see fish leaping and splashing, breaking the silence with little ripples of life. The cool air kissed my face, and in that moment, I felt so deeply grounded. A moment like that was just an invitation to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to take stock of all that's good. Still mornings like that remind me of a peace, one that doesn't have to be chased. Sometimes it's simply waiting for us right where we are. After a slow breakfast of coffee and banana bread, we set out for a day of adventure at Callaway Gardens. We had a map of the grounds and charted a course which we decided would begin at the little chapel. This whole area is so tranquil and pretty, and I can see why many choose to get married in this serene landscape. The moment we stepped inside, the world seemed to just fall away. It was so still, so peaceful, the kind of place that makes you whisper without realizing it. Light streamed through this gorgeous stained glass, dancing across the pews like living color. And it felt timeless, untouched by the rush of the world beyond. We lingered in that peaceful area for a while, soaking in the serenity before continuing on to explore more of the gardens. Every inch of this 2,500-acre grounds feels special. Even the parts that are no longer in use, like this conservatory that was once an advanced horticultural center but permanently closed in 2015. We drove on over to another part of the grounds, which allows you to park and enter to a visitor center. And from there, you can begin to take the foot trails and paths that eventually lead on to the Butterfly Center. We followed winding trails beneath a canopy of green, where life seemed to hum all around us. The songs of birds, the rustle of tiny creatures in the brush, the steady rhythm of nature awake and alive, and the beauty of nature was just not lost on me in this moment. We made it to the Butterfly Center and took turns going inside since there was a no dogs allowed policy. It was so full of people in there, and it was a bit humid and muggy, but we made our way around being mesmerized by the butterflies, which were everywhere, so beautiful and captivating. The butterflies floated and twirled through the air like petals caught on a breeze. So many unique, delicate varieties, each one more mesmerizing than the last. Among the tropical blooms and lush greenery, it felt like stepping into another world, one that reminded me just how much beauty there is in life's quiet, fleeting moments.
Oh, for goodness sake.
All wrapped in her little blankie.
She's glad to be
Oh my goodness.
Molly? Molly, are you up from your nap, honey? Are you awake? Barely?
I'm gonna send you these pictures. It's quite hilarious.
Are you awake, honey? Later that evening, after a quiet lunch and a little rest back at the chalet, we gathered our energy and returned to Callaway Gardens for their evening festival, Pumpkin Palooza. Imagine a pumpkin patch, but elevated, alive with light and color and the spirit of autumn everywhere you turn. There were families, laughter, music, and that unmistakable sense of excitement that fills the air when something special is about to begin. As dusk settled in, we followed the lighted trail that wound throughout the forest. A glowing path that led us straight into a world of whimsy. Lanterns twinkled through the trees, fog drifted low across the ground, and pumpkin animals and woodland creatures greeted us along the way. It was like walking through a storybook, magical and a little surreal. The kind of experience that reminds you what it feels like to be a kid again. By the time we left the festival, we were happily tired. The kind of tired that comes only after a day spent laughing and exploring and being fully present. We ended the night with dinner at that same local restaurant, quiet conversation, warm food, and that content feeling that comes from knowing you've made memories that will stay with you. Mornings like this are my favorite. Quiet, unhurried, and made for rest after a long day of travel. Our journey here to Middle Georgia was scenic and I enjoyed it, but by the time I arrived to our cozy chalet, I could feel every mile in my back and shoulders. So I've been reaching for something that's become a little travel essential of mine. The Easy Back and Neck Massager from Bob and Brad. I love how easy it is to bring along. It fits right into my duffel bag, and all I have to do is plug it in, settle into the sofa, and let it work its magic. You can toggle the heat on or off and use it to soothe the abdomen muscles and rejuvenate tired calves, thighs, and feet. Sometimes I'll use the comfort cover to customize the warmth and massage intensity. Its ergonomic design gives the perfect amount of support, and the 3D shiatsu deep massage technology melts away stiffness and tension from long travel days. The soothing heat therapy helps improve circulation and makes it feel like a real spa moment. It's lightweight, compact, and just one of those little comforts that turns travel time into true relaxation. I love to use it for my neck and shoulders as well, especially after hours of driving or sitting at the computer. Whether I'm at home or away, this has become one of my favorite ways to unwind and reset. A big thank you to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video and for creating something that makes slowing down this easy. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to touch base with you. It seems like the weekend has just flown by. I don't know where the time has gone, but we've definitely been having such a wonderful girls' little getaway. And so this is our last morning here at the chalet. We're just taking the last few moments to enjoy the coziness of our surroundings, have some coffee, listen to the beautiful birds here in the woods, and just take in just this autumnal cozy goodness. And real quick, I just want to thank Bob and Brad again for being a wonderful sponsor of today's video. They understand relaxation. They understand, feeling your best and having peaceful moments and just coziness overall. So their easy back massager was a wonderful addition to my trip. I'm so glad that I brought it along and remembered to bring it out, as we were just relaxing on the couch. The heat and the massage factor combined really just, lulled me into this excellent amount of relaxation that I needed. Just the final chef's kiss, just the perfect touch to an already relaxing girls' getaway weekend. So if you guys are interested in elevating your relaxation game, be sure to look in the description for a coupon code and a link to shop Bob and Brad's amazing massage products. So let's go ahead and get back into our festivities of the trip. I will touch back with you again in a little while. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, baby. Good morning. Good morning, sweetheart.
Before we knew it, it was time to get back on the road again. Our trip may have been short, but the memories we made felt lasting. The kind that linger quietly in your heart long after you've returned home. On the way back, we decided to make a couple more stops, the first one at FDR State Park. It's the largest state park in Georgia, stretching across nearly 11,000 acres of wild beauty. As the miles slipped by and the weekend came to an end, I found myself thinking back on all of the little moments that made this trip so special. The laughter, the quiet walks, the soft glow of morning light, each one a tiny thread in a tapestry of stillness and joy. I think that's what I love most about travel. Not the distance you go, but the space it creates inside. A space to breathe, to notice, and to be present. This trip reminded me that slowing down isn't about doing less. It's about feeling more. So wherever you are, I hope you find a bit of stillness too. In the simple things, in nature, and in moments shared with the people you love. And as for me, I'll be holding on to this one for a long time. The rolling mountains seemed endless, each one fading softly into the next. A hiker's paradise, this park is filled with trails and campgrounds which beckon to nature lovers worldwide. We followed the winding road up to Dowdall's Knob. It's a scenic overlook that opens to the vast valley below. Moments like this remind me why I love to travel. Not just for the places themselves, but for the way they shift something inside you. The stillness, the beauty, the togetherness, it all becomes part of who you are. And just standing there on the edge, surrounded by open sky and quiet, it was impossible not to feel small. and yet so deeply connected to everything around us.
Far from all the things I left behind, I hear the call of restless skies, the dreams I couldn't chase, the moments I can face. The streets unfold into the night, and woven dreams escape my sight. The winds hum through the pines, and name that still entwines.
And before pointing the truck to home, we decided to make one last stop in a little town called Warm Springs. Small and unassuming to most, but to us it was everything its name promised. Warm, welcoming, and full of heart.
The silence starts to sing, I feel the stillness grow, surrender into light that pierces through the night.
We found a cozy coffee shop nestled on the corner and stepped inside for refreshments. It was the kind of place that felt like it had a story to tell, creative, comforting, and filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. We knew that this would be our last stop before heading home, back to the routines, responsibilities, and rhythm of everyday life. Trips like this have a way of quietly restoring you. It's like a gentle reset, a reminder to slow down, and a nudge to notice the little details. These are the moments that fill the soul, the ones that stay with you long after the road has ended. And alas, our journey comes to its completion, and we made it home safely, which is wonderful. The journey home is a little bit bittersweet. It's always nice to get back into the regular rhythms and routines, but vacation is always such a peaceful and relaxing time that you always wish it could just be a little bit longer. I know that me and my family, we all just thoroughly enjoyed this vacation because it really helped us just decompress and get grounded and just find renewed inspiration, especially for this season. And now that we're home, I know that we're just going to head right back into daily life, but we're going to feel more invigorated and feel like that little bit of spark is back again, that renewed inspiration and just the motivation and encouragement that we were able to provide one another. It was just good for the soul. It just really nurtured all things. I hope that you found all the little details of the vacation interesting, and maybe you'd like to check out this part of Georgia one day for yourself. Wherever you are, friends, I just hope that you're staying cozy and just enjoying the autumn season. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment to let me know what your favorite thing was about our little weekend getaway. It's Molly and I here signing off. Bye! Love you guys.